Yo, this your boy Beats by JBlack, and we rocking with One Room Media. What up?
Hey! Let's go! It's time to go!
So what actually really got me started in beat making. So I actually wasn't gonna, and a lot of people, if you know me for real, you know, beat making was never a thing. I was actually gonna dance. The dancing is my huge, I love dancing. But, you know, shit went down to where I kind of fell off of it to where I just didn't think it was really gonna be my thing. So making beats honestly happened to just chill out with my boys, getting stupid, getting high, and one of my boys, he made beats while the other would rap, but how he made beats was really special because he had the keyboard, old Casio joint, and what he would do is he would split it down the middle, and he would have the melodies on one side, and he had the drums on the other, and what he would do is he would actually make that shit live. Now, the beats weren't obviously some beats that, you know what I mean, radio-wise, what you would fucking hear today, but there's some beats enough for some high-ass niggas to rap on, and it was hitting, especially when you was in that moment, in that time, the vibe. So we were always kind of doing that shit. So when it came to one time, I remember we were doing that shit, and I was looking over my man's shoulder, and I was like, yo, what if you add that kick or add that drum? And he was kind of like, nah, like I got this, and kind of like, you know, that stay in your lane type of thing. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay. You know how that goes. So I was working at Subway at the time. And I was making like $7.50 an hour, whatever. So I stayed about a month, and that's when Radio Shack, shout out Radio Shack closed like shit, but I got my first musical instrument from Radio Shack. It was the Casio WK400, I believe. And that little bitch had the same thing. You can split it down the middle, but it had a sampler, and you can only sample for 10 seconds. And that 10-second bite was all you could use. You could pitch it, but you couldn't really chop it. So that was the first thing, and I just remember that was, you know how it is, man, growing up, strict parents, that was all I did. I was in the bedroom, just literally on the keyboard. So that came about until I had people like, yo, have you heard of A-Rap music? And you know, Stro Elliott and like Jeremy Ellis and all those guys. It was like, yo, they're using the motherfucking beat pad. So I started kind of looking into like different types of beat pads. So my first real one, I would say, was like the Akai, I believe it's the Akai 25, or I forgot what the name of it. But it's just a solid beat maker. But that's mostly where I got started. I know it's long drawn out, but hey, man. So right now I'm actually producing for people that I'm keeping under wraps right now, but before I was mostly focused on commercial. So I've did commercials with Gap, McDonald's, Melodics, Akai, all those actual branded people I would like to actually work with, because I had a real weird thing with selling my beats. It was mostly like this year when I started kind of coming around to actually work with artists, kind of seeing the value in that and kind of seeing if that really made sense for me. Working with artists, and y'all know how y'all are rappers, man. Rappers need everything. Rappers need to make sure that beat's in the right time, you know, certain drops, certain things, certain placements. And for me, it's like, I don't mind that, but I'm such a producer as an artist too as well, to where I'm like, well, I think those symbols, or I think that melody should stay there, you know? And there's a lot of that, to where I understand that when an artist is working, you need to cater to the artist, and I felt like I wasn't all the way there. I was kind of worried about me. I'm like, yo, I'm the artist. I want to be the Skrillex, you know what I'm saying? Like, when Skrillex produces for people, it's not produced by Skrillex, it's featuring Skrillex. You notice that? Like when Skrillex is on the track, it's featuring Skrillex. Skrillex might not say a damn thing, but his name is on there. And that's where I want to be. I don't want to be hidden in the fucking production credits like, oh, go in the back, there's my name. It's like, no, bitch, featuring me. You know what I'm saying? Featuring, like, what I do is I just bring the beat while you rap. Like, my beat is my rapping. You know what I mean? So I want to be considered an artist. So that's kind of where that driven into, all right, well, if artists can't really get down with me, there's other avenues to make money off this, you know what I mean? And commercials really ain't a bad thing.
Look, guy, we're here to cook. We're here to do nothing else but cook content.
Stay consistent, you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing. Stay consistent. Yeah, we do live in an era, and we were talking about this today, was we live in this era where if you haven't done it, then it's not done. Or if people haven't seen it, then it's not done. And that's kind of what it's weirdly about. I feel like the biggest thing I can kind of tell you, and I kind of learned this the hard way, for me just being I'm a 90s baby, but I'm also the first generation. I'm early 90s baby, so for me, it's hard trying to be like, oh, you know, everything social media, post everything, you know, I'm still trying to be better at that shit. But right now we do live in a world where that shit is fucking vital. I mean, look at fucking Will Smith. I mean, people love that shit. People love being in your fucking life. So I guess as a producer, if you're just trying to get different placements in different avenues, be different. Everybody wants to make beats. Just know that it's getting a little bit slimmer out there now, because you can make beats on a damn iPad now. You know what I'm saying? Fruity Loops, all these easy DAWs that you can just kind of whip up something. So I would say be original, stay consistent, and just, you know, believe in your craft. Not necessarily like cliche as shit, but it's for real.